Hey Amanda, it's Frank. I just watched your video, made a couple of notes. Hey, I just want to say I think you did a pretty good job. I watched your video a couple times, and I actually had to watch it, make a couple notes. I couldn't find anything. Watch it again, made a couple notes. I had to do it a few times to even find anything because it went pretty smooth. So good job, and I encourage you to keep doing good work. In the beginning, I like that when you were asking your son about, he's funny, by the way. I was cracking up. He looks like a good kid. You asked him about his cough, and he said that he had a cough, and then you assessed the cough further. And I thought that was pretty good because instead of just like telling them, hey, you're a perfect patient, you don't have anything wrong with you, for the sake of a video, you did the right thing and you just went with it, and he told you what was going on and you assessed it and you did a good job with it. So good job. Let me see here. You checked for crepitus on the front and the back, and that was good, like we're supposed to do. Good job. When you're doing that, maybe just state what crepitus is so that the listeners know what you're talking about, because if I'm watching this for the first time, I have no idea what you're talking about. And that's really just for the sake of the video. Like, I mean, obviously you know what crepitus is, I know what it is, and our instructor knows what it is, but they may want us to hear that when we do our head to toe. So other than that, I mean, I think you're doing a good job. When you're doing your tactile feminist, maybe we could state what you're listening for, because you did a good job. Like you told your patient like what to do, and he did what you told him to do. He did it when you told him to do it. So you educated him real well. But then when you were doing it, maybe state what you were listening for, because you stated that that everything was normal. Perhaps we could say that you were listening for bronchophony, and then explain what bronchophony is, and if you had found it, what other tests you might want to do. Because there's other things that we can do. Let me see. I wrote some notes down. Is there anything else we could do? What was it? I was saying, you could do a whispered pectriloquy, where they whisper it. If you had found anything in there, it's another test that we could do. You could test for echophony, where, remember in the video we watched, they would say E, and then if we were listening through the diaphragm, it sounds like a nasally or diluted A sound, then we would know that there was something going on there. But I don't know that we have to actually do that, but I was just thinking that, I think I said it in my video, but that doesn't mean my video was right, and definitely wasn't any better than your video. You did a good job. But maybe if you were looking to make an improvement, I don't know, maybe you could do that. I don't know. Anyways, we got... You said you were listening for wheezes. That was good. If I had to nitpick things, I would say maybe state that you're listening for striders. Gosh, I'm really digging, because you did a good job in your video. The biggest thing that I found, I forgot. When you're assessing the right lobe, and you were on the posterior side, count where you are and identify the 10th rib, and then come around and state that you're now, because when it comes laterally across, I'm gonna bring my hand up so you can see what I'm doing here. so you bring it around like this, right? And now you're on the right hand side of your rib, right in here. You want to state that because you were at 10, now you're automatically at 8. Count up two intercostal spaces, and you're now at your number 6, and you want to listen for lung sounds there in your middle lobe. There's a lot to remember in these videos, and basically you forgot the middle lobe. It happens. That was about the only big thing that I noticed. Other than that, I think you actually hit every single point. I like that when you had missed privacy, you came back to it and got it later. That was pretty smooth. I might even do that if I forget something, because I have forgotten stuff and I've actually started a video all over again. it was over little stuff, so I might actually do that because it was so smooth that it wasn't even a big deal. I think I'm just going to do that from now on. If I miss something, and I know that I miss it, I'll just do it in the end because I'll catch myself just standing there for like a few seconds like, oh, I forgot. And I'll say what I forgot. Like, that's just silly. Like, I just like the fact that you went right into it and then you just came back and got it in the end. That's pretty smooth. The only other advice I could say is maybe just state for the video that you're going to perform hand hygiene and document your findings. If we don't document it, obviously that all that work that you just did never took place, right? Now, in lab and in clinicals, we're doing it all the time. So I know that you would have gone and documented your findings and you would have washed your hands, but just for the sake of the video, so you don't get marked down on anything, I guess do that. And all in all, you did a great job. I'm really impressed. You know, you did what I expected you to do. Real good work. And it's just encouraging to see other classmates that they're working hard and doing a good job. So, well done, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.